All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the week of June 30th, last day of June. And we will get into July. Remember, we have a July 4th schedule, so check your Zen planner for those adjustments. All right, so continuing on with our deadlifting, technically week number 7, dead man walking. Sets of 12, 10, 8, 6, and 4. These are touch and go reps. If you're not sure what weight to start with something you know you're going to do easily, and then base your next sets off of that, okay? We have a 16-minute EMOM. That is a 300-meter run, 6 box jump over, 9 toe to bar, and then you'll rest 90 seconds. Coaches, a really big class, honestly, like 10 or more people, what I would do is I would just stagger them by a minute. All right. I'd have group number 1 go from 0 to 16 and group number 2 go from 16 to 1 to 17. I think it's just going to be a much easier way to minimize the amount of people jumping and on the rig. All right. But that's me. 30 seconds should be plenty of time to get them situated. Also, 30 seconds is plenty of time for them to get themselves towards the door to get their run done quickly. All right. Week 9 on the clean and jerk, we're doing 3 clean and jerk. So you have to do the clean and the jerk. So 3 of those a push jerk or split jerk, drop and reset each rep. Those are 5-minute EMOMs. So how this works is really simple. 0 to 5 minutes is 3 clean and jerks, squat cleans and split jerks, or push jerks. No break in between the EMOMs, all right? EMOM number 2, 5 rounds, 2 squat cleans, and split jerks. So you'll do the squat clean, then a jerk, drop the bar, squat clean, then a jerk on the rounds of 3 and on the rounds of 2. And then you'll go into your final EMOM, every minute on the minute. 1 squat clean, 1 split or push jerk, your choice on weights and loads. Work on the technique of this exercise. I suggest you go ahead and go and do a pretty lightish weight or like manageable weight on the rounds of 3. Get a little bit heavier on the rounds of 2. Challenge yourself accordingly on the rounds of 1. You'll take a 3-minute break. So coaches, I made it simple. All right. What you'll go ahead and do is just let another interval run, then run an every minute on the minute clock. 40 double unders or crossovers or 50 singles. 3 wall walks, 9 row for the girls, 12 row for the guys. All right. All right. Wednesday, Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is a couplet EMOM. That means, AMRAP. I do 3 chest to bars or regular pull-ups or 6 jumping, and then I do 6 thrusters. And then my partner does the same. And we just keep going back and forth until 10 minutes is up. Rest 2 minutes. Next couplet, 10 minutes, 6 burpee over the dumbbell, 12 dumbbell snatch. Yeah, obviously, if you're with somebody that is using a different weight, just each of you have your own dumbbell. Same thing with the thrusters, all right? AMRAP number 3, 10 minutes, 9, 6 on the row, 6, 4 on the ski. Again, so, all right, when my partner is on the ski, I should be getting into the rower to get ready when it's my turn. These are fast couplets. You guys should be getting close to 6 to 8 rounds, okay? We're looking for 1-minute rounds with both of you. Maybe on the ski and the row, that might take a little longer, but on those chest to bars and thrusters, you should be able to get that done in about 30 seconds, all right? Move quickly. Thursday is an every 4 minutes for 8 rounds. That's 32 minutes. You have 8 bench press, 2 rope climbs, 15-9 on the bike. You'll add 1 calorie every round on the bike. So men, you'll start round 1 at 15 and end at 22. Women, you'll start at 9 and end at 16. Obviously, this is going to take a little bit more time as the rounds go on. So make sure you're challenging yourself accordingly with the bench press. But you want to get on that bike within about a 1 minute and 30-second time frame, all right? It should take you no more than about 90 seconds to get to the bike. That'll give you 90 seconds to do the bike, and then that'll give you a full 1-minute rest. 4th of July is a hero workout called Renee, 7 RFT, 400-meter run, 21 walking lunges, 15 pull-ups, 8 burpee. It requires a vest if you're RXing this, but that is 105 pull-ups. That's a ridiculous amount of pull-ups for anybody, even with a vest, so be mindful, all right? Saturday isn't every 5 minutes for 8 rounds. We have an adjusted schedule on Saturday too as well. You have a 5-minute interval, 5 minutes to go ahead and do a 400-meter suitcase carry. Time remaining on 5 minutes is your break. The other partner will go ahead and alternate an EMOM, 10 power clean minute 1, 10 shoulder to overhead minute 2, 12 toe to bar minute 3, 15 wall ball minute 4, and then minute 5 is a rest break. So you should be able to get the farmer's carry done in about 4 minutes. It gives you a 1-minute break, and you only have 4 minutes on the EMOM. Sunday is med ball sit-ups, double unders, air squat, row, box step-ups, double under, and farmer's carry. That is our week. Get after it.